Okay guys, I'm going to give you some key support and resistance levels to pay attention to for Bitcoin. I'm going to show you if we drop how low we can go. Remember guys, these charts are for swing trading, alright? This channel and these charts are not for hodlers, aka the wrecked hodlers. If you watched the last video put up on December 30th, I told you, look, you probably want to short 47,800, and I even showed you the next point too long was this yellow line right here. This is a C1 chart having wound back. Let me hit play. And as you can see, we came down and found support right on this yellow line that I had marked off on that video. So we should have sorted 47,870. See, we came down, we did push back up. H1 chart nailed this top. I'm going to show you that. But again, guys, these charts are a roadmap. You shorted 47,835 when you make contact with the yellow line, you long. And that is what happened. And currently you can see your support on this chart right now is right here at 46,736. We'll come back and give you support and resistance levels on all these charts. This is the H1 chart, guys. You can see the, and again guys, roadmap for price. This white line was a lot of resistance. You should have shorted right here at 48,612. That's why I have it marked off as strong resistance. Take note, this blue ring right here, this great thing about fib circles, it gives you entry points and exit points that typically you cannot do with trend lines or fib retracements. Notice we found support right here, found support again, we found support right here, and it became resistance right here. So currently resistance right now is right here at 47,267. This is the H1 chart. This is published on December 19th to show how this chart played out. Remember, published charts can't be edited. If I hit play, just want to show you this blue ring. And you can see we found support right here, found support a second time. We found support, resistance, support. This is where we topped out in the H1 chart, came back down to support, and pushed up resistance to the blue ring. Further into the video, I'll show you the K1 chart. Said this white line was a lot of resistance. So if we push up, likely point to short is 48,114, and you can see that's exactly what happened. We got rejected at this white line. We pushed above it as a fake out, came right back below. So your current resistance right now is 47,796. I would like to point out this chart, guys. If the next daily candle open, this is your resistance right now, 47,056. That's also where that blue ring is on the H1 chart. So if the next daily candle opens below, we could have a lot of downside, guys. I do think the next point potentially catch balance could be around 43,000. And as I mentioned, I said that we're in a large head and shoulders that I think might be playing out. If you notice, this is our left shoulder here, this is our head, and this is a very small right shoulder. But you can see this support is now resistance. So if we cannot get above 47,000, I think we are headed down to at least 43,000. I'm going to show you this on another chart. So let's go to the next one. So in this video, this is a little further in, I showed you your next key support level was 45,830. And you can see we came right down to this white line, 47,800. That was where you should have longed. And notice we got rejected at this trend line right here, guys. I have all of your key support and resistance levels marked out and all the important trend lines. But what I was talking about, if you'll notice, so this is your next strongest support. You notice that right here on this red line, support, support, and support, and this also is where we make contact with the 50-week moving average. So what I'm saying is, if we break, all right, this is your key support, 46,210. If we break that, your next key support to watch is around 45,626. If that breaks, I think it is very possible we're going to come down and test this trend line. This is our support, right? So, and this is also where the 50-week moving average is. So the 50-week starts doing something like this, right? You can have the 50-week moving average as support and this trend line. So this would be a lot of support. So it's very possible if we break 45,626, potentially doing something like this, we come down, we'll make contact. This is the point I'll be buying. We'll probably push back up as resistance, and then I think we have much more downside. Have all of the targets mapped off down below. So potentially, again, if you break 45,626, probably catch a balance at 43,306, and then you will get rejected right here at 45,157. This is the J1 chart. This is on the weekly. So again, guys, you can see this is your key support right here. This red line right here. This is a fib retracement. This is our key support. So if at any point we break, you see this white trend line has been a lot of resistance. It's currently support. So this is double support here. You got the fib retracement line, and you have this trend line here. So if we break 46,275, your next point, as I showed you in the chart, is going to be the 50-week moving average around 43,500. So again, pay attention to that. That would be a likely point. That's where I'm going to buy in, catch a quick bounce, and then take my profit and make contact around potentially 46,145. So let me give you some price targets to pay attention to, guys. So currently on the C1 chart, so we're holding support at 46,736. So if we push up, The next point that you want to short is going to be right here at potentially 48,048. That's going to be strong resistance. If we push above that, you want to short right up here around 48,375. If we come down, just like last time, if we come down, your next support level to watch is 45,218. Again, this is an angle. It depends when you make contact. Sign up to the charts. You get access to them 24/7. They play out live. So when you make contact, that's the point you would long. Let's move on to this one, guys. So again, just like we got topped out here at 48,612. Next resistance to watch. Also, we have a moving average here. This can be around 48,761. If we get above 47,300, remember, if the next daily candle opens below this point, I think we have a lot more downside. The next point too long is going to be right here around 46,000. I do have support and resistance levels above if you want to get access to the charts. Let's move on to this chart here, guys. So again, just pay attention. I think it's very possible that if we do not get above 47,000, we are headed to 43,000. Next point to buy in, and I have your support levels below, guys. This orange ring will catch a nice bounce, but ultimately, if this head and shoulders does play out, your your targets below are way the hell down here, right? This is your next major support right here, right? And then, like I said before, guys, if this gets really nasty, the 200 weekly and the 300 weekly is going to be the point you're going to catch a bounce. I think that pretty much covers everything, guys. If you want to access these charts, website is optimarkcrypto.com. I'll have a link pinned in the first comment and description. I do have stocks. I have tutorials teaching my method. I narrated, have about 5 or 6 videos. They're about an hour long each. Teach you about trend lines, teach you how to create fib circles from trend lines, and I teach you my method of charting to create all these charts with fib channels and creating fib circles from fib channels. And for $49 a month, you get access to Bitcoins, altcoins, precious metals, Discord, and my Twitter, which is private. Guys, that's pretty much it. Trade safe, trade smart. I'm out.